Peace be upon you. My name is Muhammad. New video today. We have 3 stories. But before starting, don't forget to pray for the Prophet Muhammad. May God bless him and grant him peace. So let's begin. First story. There was a small family living a very happy life. The couple was newly married and they had only one daughter who was 6 years old. This child was very calm. She would not speak unless she was asked about something or asked to talk about something. One night, she came to her parents' bedroom, trembling, and told her father that there was a demon in her closet. To reassure to her heart, her father took her by the hand into her room and opened the closet before her eyes, but they found nothing. This happened with her for several more nights, so her father made her stay with them in their bedroom. And the next day, when she slept in her own room, her parents woke up to the sound of her successive screams. And when they went to her, they found that she had suffered 2 scratches on her back. That those scratches were so deep that blood was flowing from them. The parents were amazed at what they saw and put their daughter with them in the same bedroom, but she was always screaming in her sleep. So her parents moved the entire house. After they moved to the new house, the little daughter did not complain about what she saw before, and her psychological state began to improve little by little, but she could not forget the appearance of the goblin. The second story. One day, the older sister was studying late at night, and when she came downstairs in the house to get something easy to eat and drink, she was surprised by the sound of her little brother talking to someone. She approached his bedroom and found the door slightly open. She approached to see her brother sleeping on the floor of the room, looking at the foot of the bed and talking as if he were looking at someone. The sister entered his room to check on him, and as soon as he felt her, he pretended that he was watching television. His sister went and finished what she was doing. Several nights later, she was surprised by him waking her up from her sleep and holding an empty cup in his hand. He asked her to make him a cup of chocolate milk. The sister woke up and actually went down to make him milk as he requested. She prepared herself a cup of hot coffee so she could stay up for a long time studying. But when she was in his bedroom, she found him falling into a deep sleep. She woke him up to give him the milk, but she was astonished when he told her that he had not asked her for anything. She smiled lightly and wanted to make him sit on his bed and drink the milk, but she was shocked when she found him in nightwear, other than the one she had seen just before. She ignored the topic, but it remained in her mind. She put the cup of milk next to him and left the room. After a few days, she heard his voice talking to someone again. She nodded, but this time she saw a great shadow in the middle of his bedroom, dominated by blackness. She rushed to her brother and asked him, "Who were you talking to now?" He appeared startled, but he could not tell her anything. She went to her parents, woke them up from her sleep, and told them everything that was happening with their young son and about all the situation she had seen with him. So the parents went to their child, who told them about the identity of the unknown thing that spoke to him every night. and the child had called him the taker because every time he came to him, he took something from him before he left. And indeed, there were many things disappearing from the house for no reason. Since then, the child did not notice his return again, and the sister was watching her brother every night. Perhaps he would share something again. In a short time, they all forgot what happened. A third story. A babysitter took a new job with a very rewarding salary, and she had to take care of one 12-year-old child whose parents has traveled outside the country for work. The child tended to be isolated and introverted, and despite the babysitter's many attempts to get close to him and learn about him many hobbies and the school subjects he preferred, they all failed miserably. She would spend her time serving him food, which he would most likely refuse, and then continue her day studying. She was extremely passionate about her studies and would read and learn more. One day, while she was trying to sleep in her own room, she felt some anxiety that caused sleep to escape from her eyes, and suddenly she noticed a shadow near her bedroom. She approached to find it was the child, so she asked him if he wanted something from her to do for him, but he left her and left. She went back to sleep and did not care about the matter. At the beginning and end of the matter, he was just a child who had not yet reached the age of 12. The next day, she was trying to find him to eat the dinner she had prepared for him, but she found his bedroom somewhat open without lighting. I was certain that he was downstairs in the living room playing his favorite game, so I entered his bedroom and found many drawings. He loved guns and everything related to them, and all of his toys were guns of all kinds. I found 4 sheets of paper with drawings, and they were gathered together with a pen. The first paper, he wrote babysitter and drew a picture of a girl and a little boy. She secretly photographed it with her phone and returned to her room for fear that he would see her and lose his trust in her, which she had not yet gained. When she returned, she discovered the major disaster. On the second paper, she found that he had drawn a picture of her sitting on a sofa with a book in her hand, studying, while he was standing looking at her from afar. I hate her. She only does the thing I hate the most. She is always studying. The second page, he drew her opening the refrigerator door while he was next to her holding a knife from the kitchen. My father and mother wrote, they think I am still young, so bring me a babysitter to eat our food. On the last page, he drew her while she was asleep and wrote, she almost found out about me today when I was about to finish it, so I will come back today and be more careful next time. She knew that he wanted to kill her, so she left the house and never returned again. Today's stories have ended. I hope you enjoyed them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share your opinions in the comments. Peace, mercy, and blessings of God be upon you.